Coming up on the news feed, Virginia Tech cadets are starting to get excited for their renovations to be complete. Studio art majors are starting to prepare for their graduation exhibitions.
And we'll take you for an in-depth look at Virginia Tech's new packaging science program. Those stories and more coming up next.
Hello, and thanks for joining us on the news feed. I'm Sarah Klein.
And I'm Rezinos Ratty. Whipple Drive bus stop has been unavailable for over 6 months. With spring approaching, the detour duration is still obscure. The length of the detour has some asking why. Tom Bryant has more on the story.
I'm standing in front of the Whipple Drive and Cambridge Square Apartments bus stop. Well, the remnants of the bus stop. As you can see, all that's left is the aftermath of construction. Residents of Whipple Drive Apartments have experienced a detour since October of last year. The estimated completion for the construction was last December. However, 3 months later, the construction is still underway. At the intersection of Givens Lane and Main Street, the street has been demolished in an effort to widen Givens Lane. A sidewalk is being constructed with traffic cones spanning far as the eye can see. A temporary bus stop has been placed near the intersection of Whipple Drive and North Main Street, approximately a mile from the old bus stop. The new construction will alleviate congestion, but how does it affect the Virginia Tech students?
The bus stop is a lot further away than I'm used to. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's been recently with the extreme weather we're having. It's kind of hard walking all the way up there in the snow and in the cold weather, and it's always kind of late. It's not really like, it doesn't come in a specific time like it used to do. It just comes in really randomly, either like 5 minutes earlier or later. So I'm usually just missing the bus most of the time.
Tech students are not the only students affected by Givens Lane being blocked off.
I go to Radford, and the detour that's been going on around Whipple Apartments, I can see how it affects tech students because the buses don't run and they have to walk a farther distance. And how it affects me is that when I go to school, we can either take a left behind the back streets and take a direct route to the interstate. And recently, that hasn't been open because they've been doing construction. And the construction has been going on for a while. So it takes longer for me to get to school in the morning.
The detour affects more than the collegiate community. Cambridge Square Apartments resident Sol Carter and his family also deal with the absence of a bus stop.
I mean, as far as having my 3-year-old with me, we got to walk all the way up to North Main just to be able to get on the bus. And with her, it's a 7 to 10 minute walk before we have to be able to just get on the bus. And them having the streets open and not allowing the buses to run is almost a little confusing for me. And then watching kids who I normally don't see walking at a certain time of night who can be on the bus. It's a little safer to get on the bus to go to Food Line or go to 7-Eleven, walking around the street at night, and you don't know if somebody can be incapacitated or inebriated enough to just drive on the sidewalk, and that can be a bigger problem than just having the people on the bus.
The implications of the detour go beyond making students late for class and making residents carry their groceries farther. It affects the community as a whole. This is Tom Bryant with the news feed.
For more information on the town of Blacksburg, visit www.blacksburg.gov.
Virginia Tech's ROTC program is getting an upgrade as historic buildings Rash and Brody Hall are being torn down and rebuilt, and Virginia Tech cadets are getting excited. New features of the resident halls include air conditioning, more storage space, meeting rooms for the cadets, laundry and mail rooms, kitchen spaces, and last but not least, a fitness area. Junior Corps member Kevin Spalding shares his excitement about the upcoming buildings.
I'm really pumped to have AC for the first time. So when I came in here like summer, New Cadet Week, it was real hot. So it's going to be kind of like a privilege, be a lot nicer. And the fitness center, I'm looking forward to it because it's just going to be so nice to have the facility right there.
Reconstruction of the two-story dorm started in January and is scheduled to be completed in the summer of 2015. Virginia Tech is known for its engineering and business degrees, but most students know that the university offers a wide variety of majors. Some options students may not know about before landing in Blacksburg. Last month, a little-known minor in the College of Natural Resources and Environment was approved as an official degree program. Reporter Stephanie Morris has more on the new degree.
Allows students to combine creativity and science to create packaging solutions. From testing pallets to redesigning everyday items, students are able to learn about all facets of the packaging industry. Junior John Underwood explains a recent project where he was able to use his talent for design.
I was just in a competition where we had 48 hours to redesign a package, and I redesigned coffee creamer cups, and I made a little tiny milk carton, and it was adorable. And so that was basically 100% creativity, and I like the feeling of creating something and making something that wasn't there before.
As well as redesigning packaging, students have various resources to test packaging materials. The Thomas M. Brooks Forest Products Center is home to the William Sardo Pallet Lab. This allows students to simulate the transport of pallets to decide what material is the strongest for the best cost. Large companies like Coca-Cola and Budweiser have enlisted Virginia Tech's lab to help them decide the best materials. Underwood explains more about the tests that are performed.
They do like impact tests, like they'll hit it with a simulated forklift to see how much force it takes to break. They'll just stack as much as they can onto it to see how much they can stack onto it. They'll bend it, they'll put compression, tension, all sorts of different forces on it, and then give that information back to the company so the company can help optimize their warehousing and their palletization of their products.
Most college students come to discover something that they will enjoy that will also lead them into a successful career. The Packaging Sciences and Design degree can do just that. This is Stephanie Morris reporting for the Newsfeed.
Graduates from this program have been very successful. 98% of Virginia Tech students who obtain their degree in this field have had job offers just 2 weeks after graduation.
As spring is slowly starting its way into Blacksburg, the studio art majors are preparing for their graduation exhibitions. Seniors in the Studio Arts BFA program prepare a coherent body of work under faculty supervision through Senior Studio. The course extends over 2 semesters in which there are art critiques where all faculty of the department come to see the progress of each individual student. The students demonstrate a variety of skills through mediums such as paintings, digital prints, video game design, motion capture, and even a musical number. Katie Shepard, a senior studio arts major, describes the importance of being given these opportunities in the program.
That you sort of get stuck, and you need someone else to kind of look through a different door or a different window or that sort of thing, and people to bounce ideas off of, and that is, for me, that's the foundation of a good program.
Exhibitions begin immediately after spring break and extend through April in locations such as the XYZ and Armory Gallery. Throughout the semester, the student centers and activities at Virginia Tech host Gobbler Nights. The event takes place in Squire Student Center from 9 p.m. to 10 a.m. and is free to all Virginia Tech students, as well as local Blacksburg residents. Crystal Morton was able to get the inside scoop on this emerging Hokie tradition.
Gobbler Nights consist of 4 different categories broken up into stations: win, discover, eat, and design and build. The activities included ice skating, street signs, personalized dog tags, spirit towels, drunk driving simulation, and a Stuff-A-Bear workshop. Food and giveaways for Gobbler Nights are courtesy of local residential companies and businesses including Foxridge, Expertise, The Village, Hethwood Market, and The Edge. Sienna Abdulahad shared more information about what goes into making this night a success.
We've changed how we do it now. So it's our department and 2 student organizations. So the Black Student Alliance and the Virginia Tech Union work together to bring this to life now since the fall of 2013. So they've been doing a really good job of preparing like the different novelties, the street signs and the dog tags and the Stuff-A-Bear. That's the stuff that they get to pick and choose, especially the ice skating, what will happen at Gobbler Nights.
Party music was provided throughout the night by local DJ Bobby Hash. In a surprising turn of events, a dance party broke out during the line dancing segment of the night. Gobbler Nights has become a much anticipated night among Virginia Tech students, who share what they like most about the event.
The free gifts and interaction and, you know, activities.
Free kettle corn, definitely. Free food is definitely a plus, so that's what I like. And all the cool stuff. Oh, and the ice skating outside. So that's my favorite.
The next Gobbler Nights is scheduled for May 2nd. Make sure to mark your calendars because this is one event you don't want to miss. This is Chrislyn Morton reporting for the newsfeed.
For more information regarding upcoming Gobbler Nights, you can visit the Student Centers and Activities website at www.studentcenters.vt.edu or the Gobbler Nights Facebook page. That will wrap up this edition of the newsfeed. I'm Resinus Ratty.
And I'm Sarah Klein. Thanks for watching. See you next time.